Hey folks, Joe here. Another short video, cycling related this time. As you can see, I got the bikes here around me. I don't know how good this shows up, this handlebar extension riser. I will post photos of it as well. I got this close to a year ago, got it last winter, put it on. I have a small camera mount right here, which is adjustable. I did have this bell on it as well. It works. Then after I got my Trek 520 Grando late in the summer, I took it off of here, put it on the track, used it for a couple of tours, that being one of them. And I've also used this on the canoe, putting it on one of the thwarts for getting some footage on some canoe paddling as well. I now have something else for the canoe, so this is just for the bikes from now on. I recently put it on my old mountain bike. This is going to be my main bike for the winter time. And this, I'll still be riding this for a little while longer yet. The roads are still really good. We really don't have any snow. But once winter gets kind of messy, I'll be parking this for the winter and riding this guy. I will be going back and forth. I like having this on here. I don't want to have to switch it around all the time. So, got this package in the mail just the other day. Amazon. There will be links down below in the description box. Open this guy up. That's everything. Okay. This one here, the bars, the frame on the top fastens to the handlebars and then holds the carbon fiber rod that's adjustable. That faded in the summer when it got left on the canoe outside for a little while. The new one should be nice and clean black. This is just an Allen key for hooking it all up. You don't really need to see that. Get these guys out of here. And one more. There's two brackets. I have seen online some people put these on only using one bracket, but I will always use the two. I have space on both bikes. May as well use both and make it nice and sturdy. And I'm only going to bring one of these over rather than both, because you don't need to see two of the same thing. Here's the carbon fiber tube. Very lightweight. It's got the carbon weave showing. Really like this guy. And these guys, you back off this screw down here with the Allen key. This slides in. You get in a position where you want it. Tighten that up. Self-explanatory. And for mounting it to the handlebars or to the yoke in a canoe, whatever you may choose to do, get two Allen keys. So a lot of adjustment here. This goes up and down. These screws will come right out, of course. And you also have this little plastic piece which can go onto the handlebars, and you can tighten it down and gives it some good grip. And it actually stays in place quite nicely. I've heard of some of these that move around a little bit. Haven't had that problem with this one at all, so not a problem. Like I say, I just got it. This came in, today is Thursday. This came in on Monday. One of two packages I got on Monday. So anyways, I'm going to pause the camera for a little bit, and I'm going to get this onto the truck, then I'll have it on both bikes. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Hey folks, Joe here. So before I continue with the part of the video that I shot last night, this is actually the next day, and there's one part that I left out of it I just want to touch on. Before installing the new handlebar extenders, the bolts that go in that hold the clips onto the bars, as well as tightening up for the carbon fiber rod, I did take out my park bicycle lubricant and put a little bit of grease on the threads of each one and got that on there first. That'll prevent it from seizing later on. I meant to show that in the next part of the video. Totally forgot. I put the grease on, and then I started the camera and did the rest. Just wanted to point that out. Hold on a second, and we'll do the rest. Hey folks, so we're back. We've got her on, and we're just snugging up the bolts just a little bit more. Just bear with me a little bit. 4 more bolts to tighten up. And then make sure the ones holding the carbon fiber bar are nice and snug. And there we go. All ready for some accessories. This bike stand I'm using here, this is sized for the wheels on the mountain bike. It's a bit wide for this one, so it's not quite as firm. I may make another one for this bike soon. Tool I'm using for installing all this, my Crankbrothers M17 Multitool. Absolutely love this guy. I have a separate video on that. If I think of it, maybe I'll put that up as a link somewhere. A little later on, I'm going to be adding this bell back on. I also have a light that'll be getting mounted on here. It's getting dark before 6 p.m. here now, and I do a lot of night riding, so I got to get a light on here. Tail light on the back, tail light on the back. Same with this one, I have the ability to transfer the lights back and forth to either bike. And that is that. So this little guy cost me about 20 bucks. In the States, they're about $15 and change. I will put links down below in the description box. I bought the first one close to a year ago, sometime last winter. I obviously liked it. I bought another one. So what more can I say? I know what I can say. Oh, a couple of things to say actually. One is on this bike, I will also be adding a handlebar bag to this. I just got a Rock Bros handlebar bag. That will be coming up soon in another video. I did a video last week on the Rock Bros bar mitts, the insulated bar mitts for winter riding. And I'm probably ordering something similar for the road bike here as well for winter riding on this when the weather's still cold, but the roads are still good. So that being said, it is now beer o'clock, and Joe O at beer o'clock is going to have a beer. So we will be back to talk to you soon.